Here's my makeshift shift, basically not wearing a shift and just wearing a tank top because I'm lazy. Mostly the only reason I'm actually wearing a corset is so that my hips don't collapse with the petticoat and the hoop skirt that I will be wearing. Hence why it's also a underbust instead of an overbust, because I have asthma and that doesn't work well. I also cheated and I'm not using a busk. I'm using the bar enclosures. And yes, I'm using my camera as a mirror. Just have to tighten only the waist so that my hips don't collapse with hoop skirts and petticoats. There we go. Budget hack with hoop skirts. Use PVC pipe. It's not as flexible as normal hoop skirts would be, but if you're learning, it's very cost effective. This must be very entertaining to watch me struggle. I should have tied my hair up. But now I got a hoop skirt on, so it's a little too late. Contrary to popular belief, you actually can get these garments on by yourself. It's not as easy or as fun, but you can do it. I'm already hot and sweaty. Might be because I'm standing next to the sunlight. You can still walk in this hoop skirt and you still can get through doors, but you'll have to lift it up like this, or on the side, I guess, instead of being able to squish the hoop skirt like you normally would. There are pros and cons to everything. Pros to PVC pipe, it's cheaper than buying a bunch of steel boning. You get a lot of it. Cons, if you're used to walking through doorways really easily, you won't be able to do that. But I'm used to struggling with all my costumes, so this is fine for me. This is why you need a corset, because this ruffly petticoat weighs 1,000,000 pounds, and your hips will give out with this and the hoop skirt and the dress. So, I guess you don't even have to technically wear a corset where this part is secure or your hips are secured, but a waist cincher where it will at least cinch your waist in the very top of your hips so that there's enough structure support so that your body won't give out for wearing a heavy hoop skirt and petty skirt and dress for a long period of time. Yeah, I should have gotten a hair tie. This was a terrible idea. Petty skirt also might be a little bit too short, but you guys can't see that. Historical costuming is not for those who hate getting hot really easily. No, it's too loose. You can't feel things when you're wearing a corset, so you can't tell if you're tying it tight enough. Here. Plus, the skirt is heavy. Stop sagging. Please work with me, petty skirt. This is the main reason why doing this by yourself is not fun, because you can't see the back. Let's see if it fits on correctly. I think that's good enough. You're only really going to be seeing the front of the dress anyway, so. I'm doing a lot of cheating in this historical thing. Not wearing a correct shift, underbust corset, PVC pipe crinoline, zippers. It's probably a bad idea to stand near the window where the sun is blazing. Enjoy. Side seam in the front. It's fine, the skirt's big enough. Don't get cotton ribbon, don't get cotton ribbon. Why is it recently I'm struggling with so many zippers? Enjoy. why can't I get it? Is it a corset? Sure, wearing one shoe. Starting to regret doing this by myself. Thank God. I got the zipper. Oh, not all the way. Is it all the way? You know, starting to regret not getting a hair tie. To those who believe that corsets restrict you a lot, you have not met shoulder sleeves. Yeah, honestly, sleeves restrict me more than a corset ever would. Something they will not tell you. Alright. Look at that. I got the bag. Don't pull these out. It's so hot. Putting on a dress by yourself is a workout. It's not up all the way, but it'll be good enough. I don't want these things to be seen through. The shift is not working on me. Yeah, the no shift idea I'm starting to regret. It's good enough. Oh, there's the thing of you can't walk through places. This is gonna be fun. Where are you, Ripley? I must not have taken into consideration boobs. Yeah, it's good enough. Gonna have to live with it. Yep, camera has a mirror. Oh. Okay. Tiny bottle. I'm so sweaty. Arms are restricted. Not my elbows, but my arms. Oh, I'm strapped up or something. It's fine. Okay. Oh God. Now time to take all this stuff off.